Holy wow. Ogden City Police! Search warrant! Come to the door!
Some people should never be allowed near animals. Often, they get away with years of cruelty and neglect.
When I pulled up, you said that you kicked the dog.
No, I nudged the dog. I didn't full-on kick him.
So
The dog didn't yelp, I just barely nudged him.
they're all lying. Is that correct?
Yeah. I didn't kick the dog like that. I didn't football kick the motherfucker.
Shouldn't be crying for him, should be crying for the 2 dogs that are back there.
Thankfully, the law eventually catches up to them, and after years of cruelty, dog abusers meet instant karma.
How is it that you see fit to discipline the dogs when things like this happen?
I don't know, there's not a guide to...
So the video shows you clearly striking them with a rock or multiple rocks.
On the 19th of February, 2025, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, contractors saw a man throwing rocks at 2 basset hounds in his yard, so they immediately called authorities. Animal control responded quickly and decided to secure the dogs as soon as possible. They would later find out the abuser was not even their owner.
Oh, it's both dogs. I know you're scared. Oh. He's a boy. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna pull her real quick. Okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
As it turned out, there were 4 dogs in total. As far as the 2 inside the house, there was no problem securing them. Now the officer had to find 2 more bassets roaming around, and one of them was not going to be easy to catch.
Hi, Rangers. Hi. Are you scared? Hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, he's scared. Yeah, I didn't know it was ripped open there. She's scared. Hi. Oh, there's another one. There's 2 dogs back here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Over there in the corner. These breeds tend to be a little bit aggressive. Oh, is okay, mistress? Is okay? You want me to grab your friend? Hi, Mrs. Hi. That little brown and white dog, I'm not sure if you're aware, but it looks like there's blood or dry blood that came from the nose area. Oh, you did see it?
No, I didn't see it, but he was feeding the dogs.
Oh, okay, yeah, because there's blood on the rocks.
As they secured the brown and white dog, the detectives took photos. The white dog, a male, was barely able to move, and the black one had visible injuries. As the officer walked out with the male, the female followed. The officer then took the opportunity to get both of them secured.
Come. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. Outside. Outside. Okay. Is this one yours? Is this one yours? Yeah. Do you want to wear it? You want to wear it? Come here. Will you be nice? Hi. Let's put the harness on you.
Yeah, so both of them got that.
She can't walk very well.
Once the house was cleared, all the animals were taken to a shelter for a thorough veterinary check. After enduring such harsh abuse, the dogs probably had physical injuries as well as deep emotional trauma.
Are you the doctor? I am. Okay, so the injured one is in here. Okay. Did you want to bring that one in first? Sure, we'll do that one. Okay. I have 4 dogs. You have 4 dogs. So I have 2 basset hounds and 2 Frenchies. Okay. But this is the one that's injured. She's the one that was abused.
I can't tell for sure if this blood is coming from in the nasal cavity or if we've got the laceration. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a warm wet washcloth just to kind of soak it, see if there is a laceration right there, or if it seems like it's coming from up here.
Luckily, there was only one dog that was seriously injured. After getting a clean bill of health, animal control had to contact the owner. As things turned out, the man who abused the dogs was the owner's roommate. The dog's owner, Leslie, had no idea what had been happening behind her back.
Hello?
Hello, this is Gino from Las Cruces Animal Control. May I speak to Leslie, please?
Hi, yes, this is Leslie.
I see that you have a call here for me, wanting to know where your dogs are at.
Yes, sir.
They are at the Animal Service Center of Mesilla Valley. You know where that's at?
I believe so.
So I've already been in contact with the animal shelter, and they have no problem returning the dogs to you.
Okay, perfect.
What you'll have to do is to prove somehow that the dogs are yours.
Okay.
Leslie had all the paperwork, confirming she'd taken care of the dogs and seen by a veterinarian. Imagine her surprise when she found out that her roommate had been throwing rocks at them. And speaking of the roommate, he was quickly brought in to be questioned.
Hi, Mr. Cobos. My name is Detective Connie Beatty with the Las Cruces Department. All right, Mr. Cobos. So I'd like to talk to you about the reason that you're here, but before we do that, because I had the officers handcuff you and you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over your Miranda rights with you, okay? So the first part is that you have the right to remain silent. So my first question to that is simply, do you understand what I've gone over? Or do you want me to break it down?
What you just read? Yeah, I understood what you just read.
Okay. So the second part is that question is, having those rights in mind, is it okay if you and I talk about the reason that you're here?
Yeah, I mean, we can discuss it.
At that point, the officer decided to uncuff the man, 36-year-old Luis Cobos. At the time of the incident, he was Leslie's roommate and supposedly her boyfriend. According to Luis, they owned the dogs together. But what had possessed the man to be so cruel?
How long have you guys had those dogs?
The Basset Hounds, 3.5 years.
Okay.
And the Frenchies, maybe like 6 months for the smaller one, and then 8 months for the larger one.
Okay.
Approximately.
And the Basset Hounds, you got those together?
Mm-hmm.
Are they any kind of like related? Like, did they come from like the same litter or anything like that?
No, because we got them in different states.
The images on the video that was taken, it was very clear that you were upset with the Basset Hounds this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you, like, what happened with the dogs that you were so angry with them?
Just kind of like, they're a bit more aggressive.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to the food.
Okay. Like their food aggressive?
Yeah, I mean, it was an instance where they kind of snapped at me and bit me, and
yeah.
Obviously.
Did one bite you or did both bite you?
They both did.
They did? Where did they bite you?
So I had one here. Then I think the other one was more like a quick little snap here on the top of my hand.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the 2 instances here.
Can I see? Can I look with the marks?
The white basset named Billy was in no condition to bite anyone. Even the black one called Nani seemed to be too timid to bite anyone. But the suspect said he'd been bitten and that he reacted out of anger.
How is it that you see fit to discipline the dogs when things like this happen?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's not a guide to.
I know.
Right, and I can't even say what is or isn't fit because I don't even know what the evidence is. So I mean, I can't answer that question.
Well, I mean, so the video shows you clearly striking them with a rock or multiple rocks.
Okay.
So, is that something that like
that's
typical? Is that
that's not typical, and that's not something that I'm proud of.
Okay.
It's not my character.
Okay.
It's not something that, you know, again, I'm proud of happening. And it definitely probably was just like a lapse in judgment. Blacked out this morning, had a rush of anger. But yeah, again, it's
not.
so I agree.
It's not
I agree
normal.
that that's not fit.
Yeah.
For what the man called a lapse of judgment, in a fit of anger, he was arrested and charged with 2 counts of extreme animal cruelty, which is a felony in New Mexico. He's being held in jail on a bond of $2,500. After several calls came in of people seeing multiple dead dogs in their neighbor's yard, Animal Services in Ogden was called to do a welfare check. One man claimed he'd seen 11 deceased dogs in a week. Responding to the residents was Animal Control, as well as several officers, and nothing could have prepared them for the sheer scale of the problem.
Oh, Lord.
Flies.
Flies.
Let me talk you over here for a second.
I need somebody in Spanish, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, can you come over here and we'll talk to them in Spanish?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in the house?
Yeah.
How many?
Miguel Salgado, I got a problem now, and me too, I have one problem that have too. I got a lot.
Oh, ouch.
And I very nervous, I very...
Yeah. Does Animal Control speak Spanish?
The last time, they say, the people coming, I give it all.
3833.
And you know the problem more, pass the time and more. I call the lady hell the other time for the helper. But he's not here, he's moving for other state.
The man you see is 50-year-old Ramon Cano Espiro. He's a friend of the owner, 73-year-old Miguel Salgado Vargas. At first it looked like Ramon was stalling. He said both the men had heart conditions and talked about the dog situation and how they'd tried to resolve it multiple times.
They come in newspaper, not
Is it
here.
a newspaper for problems with animals? So, ¿cuántos
And
dogs?
he's-
How many dogs are in the house?
He say I needed time for this. He say no coming animal control. I give it the dog for the best friend animals. I call a Provo or something over there, the sanctuary.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is so animal control is going to probably take the dogs today. So they're here.
But I don't know that he had a problem, and I know me too. I
You
know
mean what kind of problems?
the mind and the.
He's not going to be dangerous though.
Hmm?
He's not going to be dangerous though to the police, right? No.
No.
Ramon clearly knew what was going on. He at one point admitted that the reason why Miguel didn't call Animal Services was that he was afraid they'd euthanize his dogs. Because they hadn't been spayed or neutered, their numbers just kept growing.
I tried talk to him and I talk to me and he say no, animal control my dogs. He saying and cry every day, cry. Me too, no.
So how many?
I love the dogs. I love it. The
Yeah.
people coming. Just today I put 2 dogs here.
Just one big of
Yes, search warrant. Comprende?
O sea que pueden revisar y eso no es una orden. Sí.
We're serving you with a search warrant.
O está aquí animal control también.
Obviously, the man was concerned about the officers coming in the house, and for very good reason. As they were about to find out, the house was a mess, and it was clearly inhumane to keep these animals in such terrible living conditions.
Miguel, ¿quieren hablar contigo?
Miguel, policía.
Deja ahí los perritos. Traen una
Out.
orden. Una orden. Yes.
Go. Think we'll open the door.
I would just catch him as
We'll just hold cover on the door, and then any dog that comes out is.
I think what we're going to want to do first is go in and get as many photos as we can.
Okay, we're gonna secure it first,
Yeah.
and then. But I know dogs and a lot of
Yeah,
animals
yeah.
are probably gonna run out.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna we're gonna make sure it's safe.
Do you not want to clear it first, just in case there's anybody in there?
Well, dogs are gonna run out, So at least they can help us secure some out here so it's not so chaotic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything that I heard was small.
Okay, cool. So no like.
Take them if you need to.
Okay.
You should not need to actually make contact.
Holy.
As for the Ogden City Police, they probably anticipated that it was a serious situation, but no one could have imagined finding dozens of dogs running free in such a small house. When they cracked the door open, they had a hint of how bad things were, but it wasn't until they went inside that they saw the whole picture.
Ogden City Police! Search warrant! Come to the door!
It's like 40 right now.
Ogden City Police! You're inside, make yourself known. We have a search warrant.
I was expecting like pit bulls, dude. Just keep going so we can push in. OPD, if you're in here, make yourself known. Hey, Timo, you want to back out? You want to mask up?
The stench of ammonia hit them instantly, and it was nearly impossible to breathe. The cops and animal control had to suit themselves up and also wear masks. Before getting the dogs out, they had to make sure nobody else was inside.
Dude, that's unbearable. It was burning my eyes.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna go in as far as I can.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Quick, let's go. Yeah.
OPD, search warrant! OPD, search warrant! OPD, out there.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's the front door.
Alright, back out.
Are we clear?
Yeah.
No upstairs?
Oh, sweet Jesus. All clear?
All clear.
No, there's like 100 dogs in there.
In total, in that very small house, they found 157 dogs and 11 cats. It was hard to imagine how Miguel could live in such a place. Once the house was cleared, it was up to animal services to take charge. But the question was, how would they transport so many animals, and where would they take them to?
So it's mostly dogs. Once you start coming this way towards the front of the house and wrap around to where the front door is, there's a room on that side. There's mainly all cats in there.
How many?
10. And they're little kitties too. So, I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff stacked up everywhere. And they're on top of it, on things, underneath things. So there could be a lot more. There's just stuff all over.
Yeah. I don't know how to keep my gloves tucked in. There's nowhere. Okay. So they seem friendly. They seem like they were just sniffing you guys.
Yeah, just sniffing, just kind of jumping up on us.
So it doesn't. I don't think we need pet balls now.
No.
Okay.
Like, how do you guys go about doing this?
We just start loading, and we have someone with a trailer coming.
Like into like kennels or like?
Yeah, we've got kennels in our trucks, and then we've got a horse trailer.
That's more than just the pet issue. That is a health hazard. The fact that they're living in there.
Yeah, that's.
Both men were charged with over 600 misdemeanors, including animal cruelty, public nuisance, and licensing violations. They both pled not guilty, and their trial is still pending. As for the dogs and cats, according to media reports, most of them got adopted. In February 2024, in Florida, a search warrant was served to Samantha Lee White looking for digital evidence of alleged child sex abuse. Those claims were refuted. However, the digital evidence did show something very disturbing. Samantha engaging in sexual activities with the family dog, but it wasn't even the most shocking revelation.
Yeah. Just have her get the child and then come down and then you can...
So get the child first and then read it. I'll follow her in there. When I come get the baby, I'll follow you in there.
we're coming.
Ruger, shut up.
Wait 1 second, you're walking too fast for me. I'm not hear you.
While Samantha's husband, John, isn't seen in the footage, the cops later reported he took a very long time to exit the house. Still though, both Samantha and John cooperated with the police fully.
See a tinkle star? In your little cap? Yeah. Can we put it back in your crib? He's just been hanging out. Just.
I want to grab a blanket since.
Hey.
I'll be outside.
Hey, buddy.
What's.
Is that what you?
For me, I have shoes. Yes, they're
They
gonna be out by the
downstairs.
door.
Okay. All right.
Buddy, some people came to your breakfast today. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Let's be over here.
Going back to like.
Yeah, right here where it's warm a little. Alright, so I'm gonna read you this. We have a search warrant for the residence, okay?
After Samantha took her child out of the house, the female officer read her the warrant. When she heard the words digital evidence and child abuse, she suddenly had a panic attack.
This is what we're searching the house for. The law prohibits performance by a child controlled by Florida State Statute 827.071 subsection 5 of the Florida State Statute. That firm has probable cause to believe and does believe that the property connected with the above listed crime is currently being contained, stored, or concealed within the following location. And the following items is what we're going to be looking for. Images or videos of child endangered in conduct defined in Florida State Statute 827.071.
I don't understand.
Oh, hold on,
I can't have you read this thing. Like, I didn't even take this morning. I just woke up and I have no idea what's going on.
We'll talk to. I'm just reading you the search warrant. Do you understand?
I
want to?
I get an understanding.
Do you want me to keep reading, or do you want to look at it yourself?
I'll look at it myself.
As the reality of things sunk in, Samantha couldn't hold back her tears. As we said earlier, the child abuse allegations would later be proven false. However, it turned out the couple had a deep, dark secret they never wanted anyone to know.
Well, we're going to be looking for electronics, basically. That can. Are you okay? I know this is pretty hard. I'm sorry, I made your mind kind of.
That's what I just don't want, because I can't give him to his dad, and I can't give him to anybody that I don't trust, and I just need to.
The judge was well, I'll just read the final. You can look at it in a minute. The warrant was presented to the judge on the 14th, which was yesterday, who approved it. So basically, we're gonna search.
Yes.
As soon as the house we're done, we'll turn it back over. We're gonna talk to you about this.
Okay.
Okay. You have any questions for us?
At some point, I need a water and to use the restroom.
Okay.
Other than that.
Yeah, we can do that. All right.
And then at some point, I would also like to go in the little garden area just so I can set him down and he can play.
Okay. Perfect.
Even though Samantha had a very emotional reaction, she quickly composed herself. Strangely, she didn't look surprised whatsoever when the officer mentioned digital evidence of a sexual act. In an interview later, she would admit to having a fascination with the anatomy of a horse.
Ma'am, is there anywhere we can put the dogs besides that space while we're here? Or, like, are they allowed outside?
I can let them out over here, and then they'll be trapped in there, and nobody
Will
else
that be
will
okay
have
with you?
access. Yes.
It'll just help
I
us
just
speed
prefer
things up.
me
No,
to do
we would
it.
prefer
I
you to
just
do it
don't
as
know
well.
how they would react.
Okay.
Everybody else.
Are
yes.
you able to help do that right now? Okay.
I sure am. When we go in, is there a way I can just get a sip of water
Yeah,
before
absolutely.
we do that?
For sure.
I'm getting a glass of water before we do that. Yeah? Yeah, runny nose. It's okay, Dr. Billy. They're very friendly.
Yeah, I'm not
They just,
worried.
Yeah, we're not worried. We deal with dogs all the time.
okay, one's gonna come right away and then
Hey, that gate's closed, right?
Yeah, I think they just closed it.
They're gonna come this way, Joe? They're gonna come Hey, boy, hey, boy.
Hey.
Outside. Outside.
Go outside.
The cops discovered John's phone in a toilet. From the man's phone, they recovered images and video showing Samantha having sexual contact with the family dog. Even stranger, John later admitted that he was the one filming it. Both of them were charged. While John's case is pending, Samantha was sentenced to 3 years in prison, followed by 3 years probation. On the 21st of April, 2022, in Clearwater, Florida, the cops were alerted that a puppy was being abused on a public beach. The officers found the puppy limping in the parking lot, and they were pointed by a family member toward the perpetrator, a man named Noah.
How you doing?
You're all right.
What's going on today?
Nothing. I busted a dog. I barely because I was eating. And I didn't have no hand room, and I barely smudged the dog on his barely kicked it.
Oh, okay.
It didn't hurt it.
Where's the dog?
It's up there. They took it to the car.
Is it your dog?
Yeah, it's our dog.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Our dog. Gotcha.
And I barely scooted it on it like this, because it was sitting there eating off the plate. And she let it. She hurt our kid. She sat there and let the dog eat.
All right. Are you aware that you're not allowed to have dogs in the sand anyway?
Yeah. And grill.
And grill.
And drink.
And drink alcohol.
That ain't mine.
Oh, that's not yours.
No, that's not mine.
Okay.
We just throw it up there.
What's in the cooler right there?
Oh, the dog's up there.
Yes, water.
Water. And,
As the officer questioned Noah, his colleague interviewed the woman who made the call. Not surprisingly, they had very different accounts of what happened. Somebody was clearly lying, and it was easy to tell who had the motive to lie.
You have no alcohol at all?
No,
we don't drink.
That's not mine.
No, this is just there.
Yeah.
Okay. And that one back there is just
Yeah.
there. Okay.
So you seen the whole thing, ma'am?
Yes, my daughter and I both
Can
saw
you
it.
just explain it to me again?
Yes, the dog stole a piece of bread. They were barbecuing or whatever.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be barbecuing.
Yeah, and the dog went to get it, and he hauled off and kicked it
Okay. How many times did he kick it?
twice.
Twice?
And then the woman yelled
Was
at
it
him.
hard? Or?
Yes, it was hard. The dog yelled.
Okay.
And then he yanked it out of the tent and started dragging it to the fence, up here to this fence.
Mm-hmm.
And he was sitting there for a while over the other side of the wall. And then when he saw her, they were fighting back and forth. He tossed it over the wall. And then he came walking back here, and they were fighting again. And he just threw the leash down, and the dog ran to the left. And then whenever she yelled at him, he picked it up again and kicked it.
Okay. How did he? I know I got to get very specific. How did he kick it?
Just like
straight
that.
on like that.
Straight on like that.
The officer pressed the woman for more details, but the witness was quite clear. She insisted the man kick the puppy really hard. And even worse, he did so while the little dog was still on the leash.
Forceful kick.
Yes.
Forceful kicks.
Yes, forceful kicks, and then he tossed it over that wall.
The cinder block wall.
Yes, the cinder block
Just threw
wall.
it over.
Threw it over.
Did
the
anyone
wall.
catch it?
Nope. He dropped
threw
it. Just
Did he go
tossed
back
it
around
over.
over and go grab
Yes,
it?
he
Okay.
come over and grabbed it. Yep.
And he just threw him over once.
Yep. Just once.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thanks for calling us.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No,
I know.
this is. I feel bad for dogs.
I have 6, so I'm.
I got you. I don't have any, but I love dogs.
Somebody said I threw the dog over the fence. I never threw the dog over.
Did anybody pat him down for any weapons? Make sure
Do you have any weapons on you?
You don't got no weapons or knives or guns, nothing on it.
You just turn around for us. Just put your hands back for us.
Yeah. Let's make sure we're patting you down for weapons.
Yeah.
All right, right now you're just gonna be detained. You understand that?
What the? I ain't good enough.
I said you're just being detained.
The cops assured the man he was only being detained, though most likely he was going to be arrested. He was then patted down for weapons, needles, and other dangerous items.
Okay, so we got a call out here today that the gentleman identified as yourself was actively kicking a dog and then threw him over the little wall that's over there. All right, a little puppy, whatever the dog is. Okay, I don't know the breed. What's that?
Can I stop you right there real quick?
Well, you can, but do you want me to just get through it quick and then you could have your rebuttal? All right, so that again, that's how the call came out. All right, so we responded here You were identified by several witnesses as somebody who was seen actively kicking the dog and then threw him over the wall there, whether that be a toss or an actual throw. Again, several witnesses identified you, saw you do it. Okay, the dog is over there, obviously, with the rest of everybody.
Barely nudged the dog to get off the plate because my kid was eating. And I said, hey, get off the plate.
Okay.
Despite his disbelief, the suspect clearly thought he'd done nothing wrong, that he downplayed the kick by merely calling it a nudge. According to the witness, he'd also harshly pulled the dog's leash. But according to this guy, it wasn't that big a deal.
At any point, did you kick the dog over that way?
No.
All things considered with the camera and witnesses, you did not at all.
No, I did not kick the dog over there.
Because here's the deal. When I review that footage, and it's being sent to me now, all right, if anything in your story is inconsistent, you're going to jail. Anything. Anything. If you tell me you didn't kick the dog and, oh, well, maybe I actually did kind of scoot it over there, I'm going to take you to jail. All
No,
right?
I didn't kick the dog.
When I pulled up, you said that you kicked the dog.
No, I nudged the dog. I didn't full on cut and kick him.
So
the dog didn't yelp. I just barely nudged him.
With your foot?
Yeah, with my foot I said get.
So you wouldn't consider that a kick?
No, that's a nudge.
A nudge? Okay. They're all lying. Is that correct?
Yeah. I didn't kick the dog like that. I didn't football kick the motherfucker.
The
I
people
pulled
that-
the dog because, like, I barely pulled him
Okay.
because he was sniffing food over there.
Where'd you do that at?
What? When I was passing what? That big old hill right there.
Right. So you did pull the dog.
I didn't snatch him where he was. Oh! I didn't snatch him. I said, come on.
The officer warned the suspect one more time. If the video footage proved he was lying, they'd prosecute the man to the fullest extent of the law, not only for the use of the barbecue, but also for bringing a dog to the beach.
Hey, come here. Somebody said that I threw the dog.
Recording the whole time. I'm suing this house.
Okay.
This is a lie.
No, they said I went over there, right there where that gate is, and I pulled the dog, snatched him, and I threw the dog over the fence and I kicked him like real hard.
No, you didn't.
Well, man, I'll explain it to you in a second, okay?
So he's going to jail for assault.
Right now, he's being detained, okay? And I'll tell you why in a second. Perhaps,
He's lying.
perhaps can I talk to you separately? We got a call about Noah actively kicking and pulling a dog and throwing it over a wall. And I don't mean like, basketball, throwing, but like, tossing over a wall. All right. These are multiple people calling 911. Like, oh, this is an emergency. This dog's actually getting hurt.
No.
Right?
Why would
So
I
please just
have?
listen to me,
hold on.
okay?
Let me say something. I paid almost $2,000 for that dog.
Okay.
Why would I let anybody hurt him?
I understand.
He never threw the dog over the thing.
Okay. Did he kick the dog?
He didn't kick him. He booted him in the butt because he was eating out of my daughter's plate.
Okay. Well, that would be a kick to some degree.
Since Noah was adamant that he didn't hurt the dog, the officer explained that even pulling the dog's leash forcefully could be deemed animal abuse. Even so, the man kept saying he was just disciplining his dog.
And him being tossed over a wall, again, this is unacceptable behavior for a dog that was not only witnessed by several people on the beach, but also our surveillance footage, okay? And I told him if he's lying to me, I'm just going to take him to jail. And he's already lying to me because I know it.
Well, he didn't kick him. I know that.
No,
he didn't kick him.
Okay. All right. Well, I just want you to think I, at least give you the courtesy of explaining why he's detained right now, okay? So we got to figure out the rest of our investigation. And of course, if you want to, you said you wanted to sue or whatever, that's fine. But again,
Just make no, he was not even.
okay. Well, as you know, no dogs allowed on the beach and all that stuff anyway.
Yeah,
So.
I didn't know that. Nobody.
Well,
We had dogs here before.
yeah, well, it was not allowed then also. And again, the grilling and the alcohol, all right, but, so,
I don't drink that.
I understand. No, don't drink alcohol. All right.
They charged Noah with cruelty to animals, which is a misdemeanor. It carries a fine of up to $5,000 and potentially a year in prison. He later pled no contest, which meant the man didn't contest the charges, but also does not admit guilt. Animal cruelty can take many forms. Sometimes it's kicking a puppy and tossing it over a fence. Other times, it's leaving a dog in a hot car in scorching heat. Both can be detrimental to an animal's health, and sometimes there can even be fatal results.
Come out. Come out. Come on. Come on.
The officer quickly unlocked the car, freeing the golden retriever, who was relieved to be outside. The dog was placed in a squad car and given water. At some point, the owner came back and didn't seem to really understand how serious things were.
Okay. I just want to get him wet a little bit because I know he's hot.
Yeah, so.
Come here.
His name's Paul.
Come on. Come on.
I know, buddy. Give me 1 second. I think we have some more water. Is this your car, sir?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So this is registered to you. Yep. Where are you going?
Right here.
She's in the back. For what? Your dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Give a minute. It's in the back of my car. There's AC on in there. Okay.
Dogs don't sweat like humans do. When they're hot, they mostly rely on panting to cool themselves down. And if trapped in a small area with little or no ventilation, it's not enough to cool them down. That's why the retriever was at risk of getting heat stroke, which is often fatal.
Here, can we get the dog some water, or is he good, or what?
Yeah, he's good. We can do the dog water, but I have to talk to him first.
Yeah.
He might try and run out. He has a leash on.
Hi, baby. Wait. Hi, baby. Good boy. Okay, take a break. Just a little bit. We don't want you sick.
So I do just have to talk to you before I ask you any kind of questions or anything like that. I have to let you know of your rights, okay? So before we start, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay. So, that being said, I do just have a couple of questions. The dog that was this vehicle, this is your vehicle, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so the dog that was inside the vehicle, that's your dog, correct?
Yes.
What's the dog's name?
Mr. Bojangles.
With a name like that, it's clear the owner affectionately cared for his dog. However, even if it was unintentional, he still put his dog in very grave danger. The question was, did he not know any better, or was he just being careless?
You know how old
3.
Mr. Bojangles is? 3. How long have you had him for?
Since he was a puppy. 10 weeks.
When did you leave him in the car? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Last night.
Last night.
Yeah.
So you left him last night.
Yeah,
so what reason did you leave him here in the car?
He's fine in the car for like an hour or so.
Did you leave him any kind of water, food, anything like that in the car?
I walked him and I gave him water.
What did you put the water in?
Cup.
Cup?
Yeah.
The suspect then told the officers that he left the dog in the car not last night, but the previous day, late in the afternoon. The story was strange, however, and full of contradictions. It almost sounded like he really wasn't sure what had happened.
I left him in the afternoon, late afternoon.
You told me that you left him last night.
I said I was looking for him last night.
Right. So how would you have been looking for him last night, but didn't leave him? Obviously, you would have had to leave him if you were looking for him, correct?
Yeah, he was in the car.
Right.
So I was looking for him.
Mm-hmm. And then you couldn't find him,
I
correct?
couldn't find him.
Right.
And so I gave up. I fell asleep last night, and at 6 o'clock this morning, I started to look for him again.
Okay, so from 6 o'clock until you came back over here in the car, where were you?
Where was I?
Yeah.
At my sister's house.
The man's story only makes sense if he forgot where his car was, or if he forgot he left the dog in the car and then went looking for him. Luckily, the man's nephew got involved and explained what was really going on.
My heart was broken, from leaving him. And,
Okay. Has this ever happened before?
no.
No.
It's my uncle.
It's your uncle.
He is not well.
Okay.
He kind of disappeared. Went all the way up to New York, back to Florida. He's like not mentally there anymore. Just kind of like fell apart. And today, my mom called me while I was at work saying that my uncle just appeared at her house. Just walked up with nothing.
So what's going to happen is animal care is here. Okay, so they have to take the dog.
Okay.
All right, they're going to call you once they check the dog out. So once the dog is determined to be okay to be released. So once they get the dog out of my car, you'll go into my car.
The nephew didn't resist, he just really looked confused. The nephew's story actually made sense and explained why the man just couldn't explain exactly why or when he'd left his beloved dog trapped in the car.
Why am I being arrested?
Because of how you left the dog. Okay, the dog was left for an extended period of time in the vehicle with no water, no food, no nothing. We had a call about a dog, and I got here, and the dog was clearly in distress. Okay?
He had water.
There was no water when I was here.
Twice last night.
Okay. Well, it's also South Florida, and it's extremely hot and sunny. Okay, so for him to be in that car all day by himself with no water, no nothing. Okay.
Cases like this are always hard to resolve. Mr. Bojangles was clearly put in danger, but it wasn't out of cruelty. The question is, should a dog be taken from an owner who clearly loves him, or should a second chance be given, maybe under supervision? If you can, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Just a month after Mr. Bojangles had a close call, a similar thing happened in St. Petersburg, Florida. It was the 10th of June, and the cops responded to another dog trapped in a car. But this time, the dog wasn't as friendly.
Perfect. Just gotta be careful. I don't know how many. Do you want me to get my Hoarder coat on? Try to grab him?
Yeah, maybe.
Just don't let it shut it.
Hey, honey. Yeah. He's scared. Yeah, he lunged at me, and then the leash is right down there. I don't know if I can actually let's do this. Here, baby, you're okay, honey. You're okay. There we go. Come on, baby. Out you come. There you go, honey. Stay some water.
Luckily for the officers, the dog was only aggressive because it felt trapped. Once they got him out of the car, he stopped snarling and turned into a calm and shy, but curious little dog.
You thirsty, honey? I'm sure you are. Here. You want water? You want water?
This is the only contact they have.
I'm gonna get you something drunk out of. You guys don't have to have any kind of like disposable cup or something to put water in. Yeah, that's what I got here. Let's try. Let me grab something real quick. Okay. Oh, you were dancing up a storm. Water? You get scared.
The cop on scene here clearly had some previous experience with dogs and understood how to read the dog's body language. When she realized the dog had calmed down, she even tried to pet him.
Oh, yeah, you're nice. There we go. He was all... Yeah. Oh, he's yeah, he was biting at us earlier, but he's not that. Oh, baby. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, honey. Hey, baby. Sure. Come on. That's easy. Oh. Move it up. Bring me help. Oh, there we go, honey. Get the AC on for you.
After the dog was nice and comfy, enjoying the squad car's air conditioning, the owner of the car showed up. The cops were about to learn why she left the dog in the car and if the dog was really hers.
What's your name, Melissa? Okay. You want to sit over here to rather. Is that your car or? It's my company car. Company car. Okay. And that's your dog? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll ask you a few questions. What happened today? I gotta read your profile first. Do you understand the first coming in mind to talk to us and ask some questions? Okay. So what happened? What are you doing here? I was just going to the city hall meeting for an hour. Okay. And I was coming straight from doing things with the dog. And I was like, 2 hours? Are we okay? Oh, I'll be right back. As quick as I can. What kind of meeting was it? Urban Forestry Council. Okay, so it was like a work-related meeting? Or no, it's just I mean, anybody can be on the Urban Forestry Council, but I go because I'm also an arborist and I work for Duke Energy and there's a lot of city Duke conflicts, so. Okay, so it's kind of like a public interest meeting? Would that be? Yeah.
Far too often, a quick 1-hour meeting drags on 2 hours or more, and every extra minute that's spent in a hot car might be the difference between life and death for a dog. Once again, here's another pet owner who's unaware of the dangers of leaving pets in hot cars.
What time did the meeting start? 5:30? 5:20 maybe? Okay. It's a little early, we can move it up. Okay. So what time did you get here? I mean, it couldn't have been any later than 5:15, 5:20. Okay. He's got the camera, right? You could see what time I got here. Okay. Because we got the call around 6:15 and the dog had been in the car for over an hour at the time. No way, I got here like 5:20. Could have been over an hour. That's what it was sad. Okay. So, where do you live at? Okay. Child's Park in Gulfport, right on the edge. So why didn't you just take the dog home? I was like running late. I've been having so many meetings today. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. It's just an hour. You know how hot it is out right now? Okay, do you know how hot it gets in the car?
When the cop pointed out that despite the heat, she'd only slightly cracked the windows, Melissa admitted that she'd done it on purpose. She was worried that if the window was open, somebody might reach inside.
So you're saying this meeting was so important that you're willing to risk your dog's life over? No. It was dumb. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. I'm putting your hands back. You're done. For what? Animal cruelty. Oh no. You got anything on you? Some kind of anything sharp? Is that sticking your puppy? Could you just pull some off? Yeah, we could check. Is there anything in the car that you need? Anything out of it that you need? You're in bra right now? Okay, nothing hidden up anywhere? Okay. I still have the dog. Do you want to take her county or do you want to take the dog?
Melissa didn't resist the officers and seemed disappointed that it had to happen. But then suddenly, she blurted the truth out. The dog wasn't even hers, and she was just dog sitting for someone else.
I'm pet sitting for this dog. Oh, so she's not even your dog? It's a boy. His name's Diego. He's not your dog? No, it's my dog for the weekend. Okay, so what's the owner's name? Amber. What's her last name? Where is she right now? She is in Pennsylvania. Okay. How do you spell her last name? What's her phone number? I can't. Could you make my glasses? Slip. Message. Amber, heart. Is she a friend of yours or? Yeah. Girlfriend or just friend? No, friend. Ex-coworker. Okay. So, when did you get the dog? Thursday evening. Okay. And when were you taking it? Or Friday? Getting it back up this coming Friday? I was supposed to take it home today, which was like the whole issue because there was a flight that got delayed and canceled. Yeah, that's her business card.
Melissa was taken to Pinellas County Jail, and they charged the woman with cruelty to animals. Ultimately, she made a pretrial diversion arrangement with the state of Florida. Melissa was ordered to pay a $50 fine, take a course on animal cruelty, and do 25 hours of community service. Some acts of animal cruelty are the result of ignorance or carelessness. However, this case was far worse. Strangely, if not for a power outage, it might have gone undetected. On March 16, 2024, an electrician came to a house to reconnect the power and noticed a mistreated dog in a crate and also several animals lying around.
We got a call. I don't know if it's from a neighbor or somebody else that was concerned. I'm sure if it was for the kids or for the, I'm guessing some of the thing made me sound like for the dog. So your kennel was outside, the dog was inside, but there was.
The what was outside?
You have a dog?
Yes, my brother.
Brother? It's on that side?
Yeah,
okay. So the dog was outside, but they had a bunch of dead animals around the dog?
I don't know.
Where's the dog at?
I'm over there.
Does he knows y'all?
Yes.
The dog? Y'all, could y'all come with us and. So that way he's not too shy. I mean, he sees somebody he knows.
Oh, I'm just explaining to you.
After commenting that someone had been nosy, the woman followed the cops around the house. And the moment they stepped around the corner, a dog started barking. Seconds later, they found what they were looking for.
Hey, puppy. Cat. Is that y'all?
It's a dog.
Is that a dog?
I think it's like it's some kind of dog. Where's your brother at?
He's not. I can call him. He's not home right now.
Not home?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog doesn't have any food or water. They can't stay in a cage like that.
You want me to call him?
Yeah, if he can come home would be best. Well, go ahead and notify animal control. We got one deceased. It's either a cat or a small dog inside a kennel, and then another dog's got no food or water. The owner is not here. The neighbor is a family, and they're going to call him. Actually, there's another one.
While radioing dispatch to get urgent assistance from animal control, the officer noticed another deceased dog hidden under some bushes. At the very same time, the woman got in touch with her brother and asked him to come home.
He's on his way.
Okay. Do you know anything about these dogs?
No. I live in the other apartment. This is his apartment. He just.
How long has he lived here now?
He used to live in our other apartment.
So he just moved next to the same building next door?
Yes.
Is he coming?
Yeah, he's on his way.
When did he move over here? Like a week or month or just a good guess?
Beginning of March.
March.
I don't know exact date.
So within about 2 weeks or so? Okay.
You've never seen these dogs before?
No, I've seen the dogs before, yeah.
This dog here?
Yeah.
You don't know what happened to it?
No, because I don't take care of them. Because we used to take care of them when we lived in the other apartment. But once he moved here, I don't come to his apartment.
What about that dog?
Which one?
Underneath the bush.
There's a small deceased one there.
The woman explained that her brother used to have even more dogs, but he'd sold the others. What's really sad is that a person who treats animals like this is in the business of selling them. As the cops documented the scene, they noticed something moving.
So what's the big one here that's still in the kennel? What's his name? Or do you know his name?
Asul.
Asul?
Yeah.
Is it Mel? Yes, Mel. Do you know what the name for this one was?
No. They didn't really have names because he sold the other ones.
Yeah. Do you have anything he called them by, or how he took them apart when they were both together?
This one's moving.
They still.
His arm is moving.
Looks like he's got worms, intestinal worms.
Are there any other animals inside?
No.
What's your brother's name?
Kevin.
You know his birthday?
2003.
All right. Does anybody else stay here with him, or is he just by himself now since he moved in?
Just his girlfriend, but right now his girlfriend hasn't been staying with him. She's been at the mom's house because she's sick.
The cops were eager to meet Kevin and arrest him, but they also questioned Kevin's sister about his girlfriend, Vanessa. She'd been living with him for some time now and must have witnessed how he treated his dogs. As they were talking, animal control arrived on scene.
Right here on your lip.
So the pup's in the kennel here. We got an adult here, and then the deceased pup there. This one has moved. Yeah, I don't know if
He's not going to be alive very much longer. Okay. So as it is now, just to get him medical attention, I'm gonna collect all the animals just because this warrants me collecting them. And
I've got video and pictures from my part too.
okay, awesome. I'll take a card. And then you are still alive. So yeah, let me go ahead and collect these. And then I may have to leave just to see if I can save the puppy.
Yeah.
And then the owner, when they show up, you can let them know to come talk to me. But 100% this would probably constitute animal cruelty.
What if you stuck them out there when this one died? You know, very well could be that those worms not from this pup. It could be from this one. It's okay. We got somebody to help you, hon. He's a little pity.
The animal control officer wasted no time at all. He first picked up the emaciated puppy. The poor little puppy was clinging for dear life, and time was of the essence. Then the officer came back for the deceased puppy and the adult dog. Just as he wrapped up and hurried to the vet, that's when the owner came back.
Are you Kevin?
Yeah, I'm Kevin.
Okay, so you're saying you used to live over here with your sister and you moved over here about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I barely got 2 weeks here.
Really? Yeah, I would say close to it. She said it was a little after March 1st.
Yeah, that's why I
sometime.
got them outside, because I need to build a cage.
Okay. Well,
the paper if you want them. I just fed them this morning, but since when I leave them outside, you know how there's little animals? That's what happened, I think. I had 2, but I sold 1 because I didn't want it, so I kept 1. What's it called? Since it's a little small, what's it called? Probably that's why, but I don't know. I got the paper for the big one if you want it.
the problem is the smallest one wasn't in the kennel. It was up under the bush.
Under the bush?
Under the bush. It wasn't in the kennel. And it's been dead for a while. It's been dead for a while. Now, that's what the animal control said.
Animal control?
Yeah, he's not been doing good for a while. This isn't something that happened just from this morning. The other ones, barely alive, may not make it either.
Yeah, I be feeding them. They be eating 2-3 times a day.
It seemed like Kevin had a quick answer for everything, but there was no way to hide the fact that he'd mistreated his dogs. The cop was asking question after question, and slowly, he was running out of answers and excuses.
The adult male over here doesn't have any food or water in his kennel. Why would he not have water in his kennel?
Because when I take him out so he could have water and so you gotta have the food on the kennel and in order for them.
He ain't had any water since you've left. That's
because
unacceptable.
I don't keep it outside because you know how those you can't keep them loose. You can't.
Well, I understand that you can sit there and keep him in the kennel, but he's got to have some kind of water or something to be able to access all the time.
I understand.
The puppy, probably both of them are not going to. Well, animal control just took the adult because he's not in good condition either, and the one puppy's the other one's probably going.
Okay, what I do with the big one?
The big one, animal control has him. You'll have to talk to them see if they will let you get him back, because at this point, it really looks like with no water and stuff over there for the puppies. That's animal cruelty, and one is
they be eating. I just be taking them out and then putting them back in.
Well, they're going to do an animal necropsy to verify.
When confronted about the worms, Kevin said the previous owner had taken the puppies to the vet and that they were all given shots. Possibly the most disturbing thing was that when the cop mentioned the dead puppies several times, not once did the man flinch or show any kind of remorse or sympathy. Instead, Kevin even smirked.
What was up with the little dog?
Some animal that keep little animals that they keep coming to bother my little dogs. That's what happened.
The one in the cage?
Yeah, since they small and little big animals, they wouldn't resist whatever attack.
It still makes sense. When you left, were you left with both the puppies in the same kennel? Were both puppies put in kennels, or why? The other one was just left out under the bush on his own.
No, they were in the cage.
Is there nobody?
They were in the cage. Probably some animal or something.
No animal would let them out. They had the doors
tied shut. So
because the door probably opens,
Nah, that little bitty one has been dead for a while.
Kevin seemed so confident that he even showed the cops how an animal could open the doors and take the puppy out. But the cops quickly dismantled his claims and proved he was lying.
Yeah, the puppy didn't get out on that on their own.
Because they sometimes open it by themselves.
It wasn't open. It was against the table, and the animal control had to force open that door right there to try to get in to get the puppy out.
The little bitty one was laying right there.
For a while. What's it called? Where?
Underneath. It was laying right there where that circle is. You can see the.
All right. Well, I got him from someone, so I got the papers.
The papers doesn't deny the fact that.
It just shows that you're the owner of it. That's what that would show.
Yeah. One dying one, and then one left without food and water.
I fed them this morning. I feed them 3 times a day.
And food's probably fine, but
I
not leave. But leave
I
them.
got the rights to know who called the cops.
No, doesn't matter who called.
Kevin seemed more concerned about who called the cops than taking any responsibility for the suffering of his dogs. By that point, the cops had seen and heard enough, and it was time to take this guy to jail.
So right now, you're placed under arrest for animal cruelty.
What?
You can't leave dogs out here.
Wait, let me check out my
wide shoulders.
Yeah, go ahead. Or I can get some other shit.
1 second. Can I talk to my mom first?
Well, she can come out and talk to you. I don't have a problem with that.
Voy preso. Saca el dinero de
You can put a safety lock so they don't pinch your wrist, okay?
Saca el dinero.
No, be reaching inside. Nope.
No, she can.
She can have it, but she doesn't give it out until we give it to her first. Make sure we have to make sure there's nothing in there illegal.
No.
If you want her to have your money and your phone and stuff, that's fine.
Por el perro. I'm gonna send a video.
Shouldn't be crying for him. Should be crying for the 2 dogs that are back there.
The cops tried to calm his girlfriend down by explaining she could pay a bond so he could soon go home. But instead of easing the tension, it just stirred things up until Kevin himself was in tears. But as the cop pointed out, the real tragedy was the fate of the dogs.
Let's go.
Okay.
¿Por qué te fuiste?
Ma'am, I need you to step back.
Give her a little time. She's pregnant.
That's right. She'll get to see you. She'll get to see you. She can talk to you. You can call her on the phone out there too. Okay.
Tu bebé, Vane. Tu bebé, Vane.
Let her be there.
Embarazada.
She's pregnant. She's pregnant.
Embarazada. Vane. Vane, estás
It's okay. It's okay.
Can you give him a moment? She's pregnant. She's pregnant.
Tell her you're okay. That you'll get a bond. You'll be able to get out.
She's pregnant.
If you explain to her in Spanish that you will get a bond and you will get out.
Vani, el bebé. The baby.
Vane, estás en el hormiguero. Vane, estás en el hormiguero. Vane, embarazada.
They arrested Kevin, and he was later charged with animal cruelty. While heading to the jailhouse, Kevin told the officer that he was actually a police informant. The cop just shrugged his shoulders and explained to the man that it wasn't going to help him now. Some people should never be allowed to have a pet. Caring for another living thing's a privilege, and it's only reserved for responsible people. Thanks for watching today's episode, and we hope you click like and subscribe to our channel, and that you'll join us again next time.